Mustangs, welcome to this Monday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Jenny Rudolph. Let's get to the news. Another fatal officer-involved shooting in Minnesota. That tops today's Mustang Minute. More trouble in Minnesota as another African-American man is shot and killed by police. And it all happened less than 10 miles away from where George Floyd was killed. SMU-TV's Kennedy Hayes joins us live with the latest. Kennedy?
Protesters are lining the streets of Minneapolis after 20-year-old Dante Wright was shot and killed by Brooklyn Center police officers Sunday. Now, the officers were wearing body cameras at the time, and allegedly what happened was Wright was pulled over for a traffic violation, and the officers found he had an outstanding warrant for his arrest. That's when, as he was being arrested, Wright attempted to get back into his vehicle and was shot by an officer. Wright was able to drive away for several blocks before striking another vehicle and dying at the scene. Now there have been reports of looting in the area, and in response, the mayor of Brooklyn Center has put in a curfew overnight. For SMU-TV, I'm Kennedy Hayes.
More than 1/3 of Texans have received their first dose of the COVID vaccine. The Centers for Disease Control says approximately 34% of Texans have received their first COVID-19 shot, and about 68 million Texans, or roughly 20.5%, have been fully vaccinated. However, more cases and deaths are being reported. Health experts say despite the increase in COVID cases, the number of COVID cases reported each day is on the decline by about 12%, so we're headed in the right direction. While record numbers of vaccinations are being administered daily in the UK variant is now the dominant strand in the US, and it's taking its toll on young Americans. Health experts say it's most likely because younger adults have not yet been vaccinated. Florida is reporting the highest number of UK variant cases, and Michigan has the second highest. U.S. airlines ground more than 65 Boeing 737 MAX jets due to electrical issues. The planes are temporarily suspended after a Boeing recommendation to 12 of its customers on Friday. The suspension will allow for analysis of the model's electrical power system. The MAX was previously grounded worldwide in March 2019 after 2 crashes killed 346 people. The plane was eventually cleared to resume flying until this latest Boeing recommendation. Britain's Prince Philip will be laid to rest Saturday, April 17th. The private service will be held at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, funeral arrangements have been altered. The service will not be open to the public, and there will not be a lying in state for public to pay tribute. The Duke of Edinburgh's grandson, Harry, will be attending the private funeral, but wife Meghan will not. Her doctors told her she cannot travel due to her pregnancy. Prince Philip passed away last Friday. He was 99 years old. There is a new Masters champion, and the first for the country he represents. Japanese golfer Hideki Matsuyama wins big at the Masters at Augusta National on Sunday. Last year's Masters winner Dustin Johnson presented Matsuyama with the prestigious green jacket after shooting 73 in his final round. The 29-year-old golfer is the first Japanese to ever win a golf major. It's now time to see what's happening across the globe. Here's Brooklyn Hahn with a look at world news for World Changers.
Hey Mustangs, welcome to World News for World Changers. I'm Brooklyn Hahn, and here are your global headlines.
Authorities on the eastern Caribbean island of St. Vincent have begun to inspect the damage caused by the eruption of the La Soufrière volcano on Friday. This is the first time the volcano has erupted since 1979. After La Soufrière began spewing ash Thursday, authorities warned residents near the volcano to evacuate. A second, smaller eruption occurred Friday afternoon, and authorities have warned that additional explosions could continue for days or even weeks. The neighboring islands of St. Lucia and Grenada, as well as Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruise Lines, have agreed to help refugees and people displaced by the eruption. A South Korean oil tanker is on its way home after the tanker and its crew were released by Iran on Friday. Iran seized the ship at sea in January, accusing it of spilling chemicals in Iranian waters. According to Iran's state-run news agency, prosecutors concluded that the South Korean tanker could be released. South Korean authorities reported that the captain and crew were in good health. And some good news for people living in the UK hoping for a summer holiday. On Friday, the British Transport Secretary unveiled some details surrounding the new traffic light system for international travel. The system will classify destinations as red, yellow, or green, depending on the state of the COVID-19 pandemic in their country. Varying levels of restrictions will be placed on travelers returning from international destinations, depending upon the classification, ranging from proof of a negative PCR test to a 10-day stay in a government-managed quarantine hotel. And that's the news from around the globe. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.
Thanks, Brooklyn, for giving us a look at world news for World Changers. And that's your Mustang Minutes.
There are so many kitties that are just discarded, so it's a good place that takes care of kitties that people discard.
Dog and Kitty City is a shelter. I'm a big dog lover, an animal lover in general. It's just a place for me to get involved and help some animals out finding homes.
We only have a staff of 7, and we can't socialize every animal that we want to. So the volunteers are very important to us.
The Humane Society of Dallas County has operated the no-kill shelter, Dog and Kitty City, for over 40 years. For more information, visit their website, dogandkittycity.org.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Jenny Rudolph with your 5-day forecast. We're starting this week off with some sunshine, but that will quickly change. Monday, expect partly cloudy skies with highs in the lower 80s and lows in the upper 50s. Clouds will start to roll in, and get ready for them to stick around for a while. On Tuesday, we'll see more clouds and slightly cooler temperatures, with highs in the low 70s. Wednesday will be cloudy with highs in the mid-60s and lows in the mid-50s. Thursday, we will get a break from the rain, even though the clouds will stick around. The highs in the upper 60s and lows will be in the upper 50s. Friday will be about the same. Keep your umbrellas handy because we could see some unstable weather. There could be some thunderstorms in the morning, with rain continuing into the afternoon. So it could be a roller coaster kind of a weather pattern this week, Mustangs. So stay tuned. That's your 5-day forecast. I'm Jenny Rudolph. Feeling stressed? The Office of Chaplain offered a free event on Sunday for students to play with Heart of Texas therapy dogs. Those who attended had the opportunity to make 8 new furry best friends. Each dog was spread out across the courtyard behind the health center to meet social distancing requirements. Heart of Texas therapy dogs have over 150 members with dogs and over 70 facilities they visit every month. Well, that's all we have for you, Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU-television and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SMU-TV. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email, smutv@smu.edu. Thanks for watching this Monday edition of the Daily Update. Tune in Tuesday for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.
SMU-TV and the Division of Journalism want to thank our underwriters, North Park Center in Dallas, Javier's Gourmet Mexicano on Cole Avenue, and Advance ER off West Lovers Lane. We appreciate your support of student media.